Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the center fielder, Nolan Jones.
The center fielder, Nolan Jones.
And a pitch. Outside. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Right through there for a strike. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And another ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next one misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out to left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one at the knees for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is inside. Next offered in there for a strike. And now 2-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Smith wheels and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. And a big swing and a miss. 2 out, space is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rockies are down quietly. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starter for Colorado, Cal Quantrill. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, with that two-seam fastball on the cutter, it's all about getting deception through horizontal movement. You know, he throws both of those pitches to lefties and righties, really trying to work the in and outer thirds. He's not always trying to get swings and misses, but he is trying to get weak and soft contact.
The pitch. Hank Thompson stands in now and watches strike one. Quantrill, a 6'3" righty, 195 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The pitch.
Ball one.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball. And that's a double.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's a big power threat. Luis Gonzalez. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Quantrill back to work.
Ball.
Two in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Inside, just missed. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Steve Finley getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Thompson at third. Perdomo at second. Gonzalez at first with no outs. Strike two.
Need a strikeout. Then you need a ball, perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one lifted to left. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Ball is out and he scores. And it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Two on, one out. Ground ball could be two. Underhanded to second, and that's two. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in the desert, now the left fielder, number 10.
Number 10, Dante Bichette.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It falls in, and that's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Larry Walker. And a strike on the outside edge. Left-hand batter waits. There's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Smith kicks and delivers. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
Here is Vinny Castilla. Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1. That one out to right. And Thompson makes the play. One down. And now it's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Line to left. It gets down. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first with one gone. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. That one fouled off. Bates in there.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next play.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 47,
Cal Quantrill digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and that is the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Christian Walker.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's a little bit low. Bounce to third. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Gloves it on the dive. To first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Rockies 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. On to the third inning. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Nope.
Just missed. Outside corner, there's a strike. Smith comes to the plate.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Got it. And 1 ball.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. And that one missing low. The 1-0 from Smith. And another ball. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Bailey Carter now at the plate.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Number 10 and a Colorado on deck circle. Three-two now. And he walked him.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
2 outs, runner at first. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. That catches the corner. Carter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Smith keeping an eye on him. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Third out. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the pitcher for the D-backs. Hilton Smith. The right-hander back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
They left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie, and trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and deals. Late with the swing there.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike. Strike two.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Smith back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Moreno hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next to Colorado, the third baseman, Vinny.
Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. Flied to right his first time. Just missed. Castilla, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Mexico. That misses, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. That one in the dirt. Full count now. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Diaz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. A wind and a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Suarez throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still lead it 2-1. And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Luis Gonzalez. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steve Finley. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Quantrill back to work. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And takes low for ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rockies 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Chase Field, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ezequiel Tovar. Smith back to work. And that one pulled foul. One. At the back going too soon. It's strike 2. That one missing inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And he pops up the bunt. Marte makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That's a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Tovar over at first with 1 away. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Todd Helton, the next to hit. There's a strike. Two outs. And strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter number 2.
Bailey Carter digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit, and he can't come up with it. In comes the run from second, and it's 3-1. And he'll pull into second safely. Bailey Carter with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter. And a good eye there.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. And they tack on 3. It's 6-1. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with Statcast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Hilton Smith won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Fack.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Stepping in, Larry Walker. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And the right-hander back to work. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The wind of the pitch. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Out to short. Tovar throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Grounded out his first time up. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. The Rockies leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye in that spot. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Got him swinging. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
2 down, nobody on. Out towards left center, makes his way towards it, flashes the leather on the running catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. The wide to kick the pitch. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. In the air out to center. Finley moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, number 35,
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Bounce to the right. Marte gets it to first. He's out.
The batter, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Corbin Carroll.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Quantrill ahead 1 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 now. Wouldn't
Count
chase
full.
that time. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high
0-1's the
fastballs,
count.
they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And
One
that's
ball,
outside.
2
Talk
strikes.
about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That
Nope,
missed
inside,
inside.
ball 2.
And the count's even at 2. And right back to the mound. 2 up, 2
He's
down.
out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies leading by 5 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
In the air to left down the line. On his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cal Quantrill.
The pitcher, number 47, Cal Quantrill.
The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Thompson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's a
And
ball.
that one a little below the knees.
Yeah, one
And
ball,
now
one
it's
strike.
even 1-1. Good
No,
eye
that's
right
down.
there.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls,
Good late
2
sink
strikes.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
At the belt and fires. That's to third. Suarez tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nolan.
And now the center fielder, Nolan Jones. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And
Ball
that's in the
1, no
dirt.
strike.
And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Miguel Castro up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. Man supply also getting ready. Line drive, And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. The tag, and he's trying for three.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting it out.
Now, Todd Helton. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And he didn't like the call. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tyler Kinley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Beeks warming up as well. Righty delivers. Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. First pitch misses. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Two outs, base is empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And there's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it 6-1. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Bailey Carter.
Bailey Carter.
Thompson back to work. In the air, left field. Gonzalez going after it. Hauls it in for the out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short, Perdomo. Throw to first is in time.
Now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. 1 for 3. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On the ground to third. Jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it though 6-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Kinley.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a pitch. Walker in the box again, takes a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. And he deals. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now here is Eugenio Suarez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These hitters today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. And a nice job of turning that one around.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Walker, the lead runner at second. Suarez on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Beeks also throwing. Andy O2 swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boone, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Ball one, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Diamondbacks down 5, trying to battle back here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Slider misses outside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. Swing and ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. They'll throw in. The tag, and he's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's Thompson to hit now. And it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 1 out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Suarez around third. He scores. It's 6-3.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Daniel Bart gets the call to the mound.
Number 52.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Outfield playing pretty shallow. The shortstop takes the ball.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
High in the air, out to right. Brings it in.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. The pitch. Steve Finley waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
3-2.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground to first. And that's just foul. Bounce to the right side. Carter throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Castro.
Now, pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate, Vinny Castilla. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Castilla.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kyle Nelson up and throwing. And that's a strike. Swing and a miss. And they count 1 and 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next offering is down low. Castilla started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 3-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Elias Diaz. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. And a foul ball. Castilla on second. Diaz at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips into dirt. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Now one missed. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make the play when it's ripped like that.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Finley has it sized up. They got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
And the batter now, Todd Helton. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's down and away.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Suarez on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 7-3. Back after this on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jalen Beeks.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Steve Finley stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The center fielder, Steve Finley.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Helton takes it himself. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's outside. And it's 1-1. The D-backs down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
The third baseman,
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. Swing and a base hit. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So much a good hitting is finding holes in the deep race. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap.
The pitcher on here, Justin Lawrence. A chance at his first save of the year.
Lawrence.
First and second, 2 down. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Just missed. The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. And that one is off the wall. One run is in. Around third. The relay to the plate. Tag. Got it. And that's the ball game.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient and attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686.